So yeah, here we are guys, back in Birmingham City. After some dreadful news the past few months, I thought I'd come see what's going on. It's quite a nice day, middle of, well not the middle, start of November, surprising. So I thought I'd just capture this. It makes quite a nice change to outside Moore Street, behind the bus. All of these rental bikes and scooters are actually in a nice organisational status. Sorry, I couldn't think of a way to word that. They're actually tidy. Makes a big change. So yeah, let's venture on into the city. So yeah, it's just after 10 o'clock, pretty cold, early November morning here in Birmingham city centre. And if you've been scrolling through the news the past couple of weeks, it's been quite a sad couple of months in this area specifically. There's been an increase in knife crime, youth knife crime, an increase in random street violence and other antisocial craziness. So yeah, it's quite a shame. I don't know what the answer is. Better education, better incentives in school, better policing. I had heard that the Bullring security had put up bag searches and metal detectors and all this sort of shit, but I'm not seeing it. I'll have a quick look, but I don't think it's true. So yeah, it's not actually true, as you can see. But for those who watch my videos, this is where that incident happened, actually, about a month ago. And I sort of backed up there to prove the point. You're coming to me and round there in a circle. I'd actually fucked off all the way down there, but yeah. Hey look, I never even noticed that view last time. Another little secret view over Digbeth. Yeah. Anyway, I need to get some coffee, so I shall pick this up at Victoria Square, just after Cafe Nero, because as you guys know, I am not going anywhere near a Costa. Here we have the German Christmas market, which is a bit of a thing in Birmingham City every year. One of my close friends comes every year actually. It's a bit of a tradition that he has. So yeah. Anyway, like I said, I'll pick this up at Victoria Square. So I'm here at Victoria Square. It's not pro-Palestine, it's not nationalism, it's Christmas. Yeah. So it's all the German market at the moment. Have you left your phone on the table? Avoid a nightmare before Christmas. They put up a little shed for my statue boys, kind of cool. But yeah, as much as it's a nice city to go record in, the truth is the news has been really sad recently. Here, Northfields, on the trains, very, very, very sad times. There's a police presence, which is new to me. You don't usually see many just knocking about, and they've got 2 actual officers there, so yeah. Maybe they're taking it seriously, maybe they're not. I did wonder why there's not actually a dispersal order in the city centre. They've had them in much less significant places, but for some reason they don't feel it necessary to put a dispersal order in Birmingham city centre, so yeah, I don't know why. So the food and the drinks smell amazing. One of the most incredible things is these structures, I think. It seems like the Uber riders have found somewhere else to go for the time being, but as we look at this Christmas market, look at the structures. Sorry about the banding, I should have turned it down to 50 Hertz. We're having a bit of flashing, but if you look at some of these structures, they're just as impressive as the smell of food and drink, like, to be honest. Like, look at that one. That's awful. Let me see if I can actually just stop that flicker. No, so the best I could do is turn it down to 30 Hertz, and all that did was make it flash at a slower rate. It didn't really stop it. So yeah. I haven't gone up to the park yet, but I noticed this police car. It's one of those armed response vehicles that they've got stars. But look, it's an Audi. How cool is it? It's actually a pretty cool car. There's his gun in there, I think. Let's have a little look, see. I think so. But how cool is that? I think he was looking worried, so I thought I'd just tell him it's about the car. There you are. Look at that. Christmas has gone mad. We don't use fairy lights anymore. We've got like a whole screen for advertising with a whole shrub on the top. It's nice though, it's nice. I have my own opinions about Christmas, religious and non-religious, But nonetheless, it's still nice, isn't it? And it's for the children who can all have fun at a magical time of year. You know, you can't fault that sort of thing, can you? Because you grow up and you realise how shit the world really is. So, yeah, let the kids enjoy Christmas. Oh, nice and clear on the strip. No one in the hovel either. But I want to pop into the DJI shop, so I will be back. So yeah, still just having a mooch through the German Christmas market here in Birmingham. Pretty annoyed at the flashing and the banding. It is what it is. Pretty warm day. You know, I wouldn't say it's a beautiful summer's day, but I also wouldn't say it's a stereotypical British day. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Yeah. Quiet too, not much drama. See over old Big Buff down there. As far as the eye can see of industrial Birmingham. But yeah, all the bikes are gone, the old barrels. There were some Jehovah's Witnesses up New Street, but I haven't really seen much other religious goings on today. I've seen people of various faiths, but yeah, not preaching or causing trouble or anything like that. Pretty relaxing, nice, almost like a spring day walking through the city. Anyway, I will be back up there, up the triangle. Got some of those business support staff. I'm not sure how that works. Maybe you can tell me in the comments. Is it like private security that all the shops sort of employ? I mean, yeah, I guess it is something like that, but I've never heard of it. So feel free to tell me in the comments. So yeah, you got the Christmas market down there. You got the preachy area there, all faiths welcome. You got the bull ring there, Selfridges just through there, and a load of kids threatening me just around here. Luckily not. But yeah, let's have a look at that view today. I think it's a lot clearer. That haze is gone. You can see right across the Big Buff now there. But yeah, there we go. Not a bad day. More German Christmas markety stuff as we head down towards the actual market, the traditional Birmingham indoor bull market. Well, it's not a bull market, bull ring market. I believe it was actually a bullfighting ring one time, years and years and years and years and years ago. I swear I was told that story growing up, although it may be false memory. So again, if I'm wrong, correct me. Look at that. Well, they're getting on with that. It's crazy really how quick they throw up these things. Like 1 minute it's just a fence around a car park, the next minute you've got a whole tower built. But yeah, there's the old bull ring. They're all the flying saucers that the Americans caught in the 80s. They used them to build that place. True story. If you think I'm wrong, don't drop it in the comments, because I'm not. See all these little birds though, next to the outdoor market bit? They're so cute. I just saw that little one flying there, and he was blowing in the wind because he's so little. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Look. I might capture it and have it in a cage, paint it blue and just say, no, it's a budgie. Leave me alone, it's a budgie. But honestly, the cutest little birds I've seen. That there's loads of them as well. There's another little one. Now, I am clearly ignorant about what species these are, so definitely do tell me, because they're so cute. They've got big old beaks on them too. I feel really ignorant. It's probably a really obvious bird. Oh, that's a shame. Don't eat human waste. And look at this. How long do you reckon it'll be until there are 50 million housing estates here? Because this is a lot of land, look. This is a lot of land that's basically in central Birmingham. Something's already underway, look. I don't know what. You see right out. I'm just going to head up there, get a coffee in Birmingham's little Chinatown. But I noticed the flag man, and as you can see, he's got every flag you could ever think of. That's one way to avoid the political disruption at the moment, isn't it? Have every flag. Yeah, just coming up now to the little Chinatown area, which I always think is such an amazing place. You know, aesthetically, the smells of the gorgeous food. Honestly, it's the best place to come to. But yeah, I just want to take this opportunity to point out as well to the thugs that comment on these videos. Nope, I didn't do anything wrong, and I will not be bullied out of vlogging. You know, I'm a British man, I was born in Britain, this is my home city. I will vlog it all I like, and I will not be bullied out of it. You will not threaten all this knife crime nonsense, all this gibberish. You have to stop it. You're ruining your futures. You know, this behaviour, it's just not good, man. It's not good. And it's like I said, you know, to some of you in the videos, what have you proven? This behaviour is ridiculous, you know, and anyone who knows me in my private life as well, any of my friends and that, when you guys text me saying, oh, I'm going to knock so-and-so out, what do I tell you? Don't send me silly messages about violence. You know, so yeah, I'm a martial artist, yeah, I can look after myself, but that's a bit different to just being violent. Anyway, look what they've got here in the gay area. I've said it before, the gay area is always in the Chinese area for some reason. I personally think it's racist, but, you know, I think racism, people just make that shit up these days. What is racist is allowed, what isn't racist, it's called racist. We live in weird times. But yeah, there we go. This is Hurst Street now, so it really is the gay area. But nothing up with it. Right, I will be back after my coffee. There's a delicious latte, as always. I always have a fruit tea there too. They look after me now, they give me good prices. But yeah, this establishment is taking knife crime seriously. They've put up security barriers. So yeah, they're not having any knife crime in there. That's a good thing. It's a shame that these are the things that have to be done, but that is the way it is these days. Not quite a poet, am I? But yeah, I think I'm gonna head towards the train station. It's been a reasonably good day, pretty boring, pretty chilled. Yeah, there's a lot less groups of thugs knocking about and crazy antisocial sort of nonsense going on, which again is a good thing. I'm not sure why, because although I said earlier there's a higher police presence, yeah, we saw like 8 all in New Street. Nice Chinese supermarket there. Yeah, I always like this little walk. It's like the Chinesiest Chinesey area in Chinaland. Going on. Not too sure what. Yeah, pan round, look. Quite a nice view of the bullring there. I don't know, is it a nice building, is it good architecture, or is it weird and is it ugly? Tell me what you think. I don't know. I genuinely can't make my mind up. It's kind of cool, kind of futuristic, but then it also just looks like a, well, it kind of looks like a pair of boobs, look. But it also just kind of looks like a tin can, you know, in the gutter. I don't know, what do you think? What do you actually think to the design of the bullring? Tell me. Be honest, don't just, you know, don't just show off. Tell me genuinely, what do you reckon to that? So yeah, you got the market, the outdoor market, the bullring behind, and I suppose that's Selfridges really. I always say it's the bullring, but it's not, it is Selfridges. It turns into the bullring there, you see where it sort of goes green, and then the other side too. So you got Selfridges, turns into the bullring, that little triangle thing where I got bullied, and then more bullring again. So yeah, it's actually Selfridges. What do you think to Selfridges then? Yeah, there we go, a bit closer now. It does say bullring car park underneath, but what I said was quite accurate. It is Selfridges on the other side of those flying saucers. So I don't know. It is quite futuristic. Little bridge. To the guy who commented on the last video about St Martin, and I didn't know what on earth he was talking about, there you go, he was referencing this building. I just didn't know, I was ignorant of the name. Sorry sir. there you go. I've never seen it open, but there it is. Oh, gingerbread bar. How cool is that? So there you have it. Sorry again, sir, I didn't know the name. Just for you. Nice views out there. There you go, don't usually get this angle. Decided to have a little walk across the bridge. We get some good views. Look, there's Moore Street station, that is. Crazy. Not sure that we can see the other side. Oh, sorry, that fence is really ruining my shots, isn't it? There we go. Excellent view, right? But yeah, don't like this bridge.